Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as I've mentioned a few times before already, I'm going to be moving soon. So that means I gotta pack up all of my books. I don't know how many I have, but it's a lot. But I'm going to be leaving about 10 books out of everything I'm packing up, so I have something to read during all the chaos that's going to be coming up. From packing everything up, moving, unpacking, and getting everything situated, everything in the apartment, because I don't know how long that's going to take. So let's go ahead and pick them all out. And also on the shelf is my Well Met series behind my little gloomy bear. I have not finished this one yet. I absolutely love this series. It's one of my comfort series, and so I definitely want to bring this one with me. It's the most recent book in the series. So I'm gonna grab this one and this one, and then maybe this one. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. However, I can't get these out of the stack with just one hand while my other hand's holding my phone. So I'm gonna just have to put my phone down for a minute and grab these books. So I got all the books out. I also have all my library books as well, because I'm gonna put them on the cart too, because I really don't want to risk them getting lost and getting shuffled in with all my other books, even though I don't think they're due until after I move, like a day or two. So I don't want to risk losing them, so they're gonna go on the cart as well. So let's go ahead and get these all on the cart, because this is a really heavy stack of books and I want to put this down. So here is my cart that I'll be using. This is one of the ones, I can't remember what it's called, but from IKEA. I used to use this for photography equipment in my setup in my home studio. However, now I moved all that stuff into the dresser underneath there instead, but this is perfect for books. So I usually put all my books in this row, and there's another row here you can't really see. The top row has this little thing here that I keep my bookmarks and highlighting stuff here. And then I also have all the stuff for decorating my Kindle case right here. And then there's a coaster, and my most current read usually goes up here. So let's go ahead and start getting this full of books. So the first one on the stack is If I Stopped Haunting You. I got this a while back, and I just haven't read it yet. It's a fun paranormal romance, it seems, so I'm pretty excited because I do really like paranormal romances. I think they're usually pretty fun. So that goes on there. Next is from like a comfort series of mine, Well Traveled. This is from a series by Jen DeLuca, who has written a series about people falling in love at a Ren fair in a small town, and I absolutely adore it. This is the most recent book in the series. I really want to finish the series, it's so good. This has made it where I really want to go to a Ren fair. And then the next is Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I'm doing a video about books that I DNF'd and I'm giving a second shot to, and this is one of them. Because on paper, I should love this. This speaks to my little Twilight-loving teen heart. I don't know why I don't love it, but I'm giving it a second shot, and so far, I am liking it more than I originally did. So, maybe I just needed, I don't know, be in a different headspace for it, I guess. But that's going on the cart. And then the next one in the pile is another vampire romance, Court of the Vampire Queen by Kate Robert. Is it Kate or KT? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's Kate or Katie Robert. I've read a few of her short stories and small, like shorter books and everything. I really liked her writing, and so I thought I'd go ahead and give her a shot on something thicker. I've read a few pages of this already, and I'm not hooked, but I definitely want to see what happens next. So on the cart it goes. God, it's really hard filling up the cart at this angle. So the next one in the pile is Jewel of the Isle, which is a fun adventure romance. I'm pretty excited for this one. It's about two people who they're like in the wilderness, and they come across some criminals, and the criminals try to chase them down, and then they fall in love or something, I hope. I don't know. It sounds like a lot of fun. It sounds exciting, which is exactly what I'm going to need while I'm going through the drudgery and boredom of just packing all day. So I thought this would be a good one to pick up. So the next one is also an adventure romance, Raiders of the Lost Heart. I thought this would be a good read because of another adventure romance, something exciting to do and to read while I'm having to basically be bored packing all day. This is about two rival archaeologists on a dig they're having to co-lead, and then some nefarious things happen, and they have to solve it together, and it makes them bond and hopefully fall in love. So I thought this would be a really good one to pick to read while I'm going through all the boredom of packing and everything like that. So the next one on the list is It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. This is another book that I'll be reading for that reading challenge where I gave a second chance to a bunch of romance books I DNF'd. I DNF'd this one originally because I thought the main female character was really annoying. However, I have read some other Tessa Bailey books since this, because this was my first Tessa Bailey book. I've read a few more of her books since this. I really like her writing style and character development and things like that, so I think there's a chance I might still really like this. So I went ahead and decided to give this a second shot. So onto the card it goes. Next is Her Night at the Museum. I'm not gonna lie to you, the title of this book is what got me hooked the first time because I love Night at the Museum. I know it's a silly reason to give a book a shot, but then I read the description and decided it sounded really fun. It's about a woman who works in a museum and they get a statue of a knight and she's inspecting it and he comes to life. And then all the problems that would realistically happen because of that, you know, he's in a different time, he doesn't understand what's going on, and then on top of that, the museum, all they know is their statue is stolen or missing and she's the last one to see it. So a lot of, I would imagine, chaos happens, which would be really fun and exciting for while I'm, once again, as I mentioned, bored probably out of my mind from all the packing. And the next is The Beach Read by Emily Henry. I really want to go ahead and finish this because, as you can see, I've read a little bit already and I was really enjoying it. However, it just kind of fell on the back burner. But now I think they've announced a movie. I know they've announced a few movies and a few projects of Emily Henry books. I think this is one of them. And I really want to finish it before anything really comes out about the movie or projects and stuff. So there's no spoilers. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this. Also, it seems like a nice, fun, light read in case of, you know, I'm in the mood for something a little more light, not much going on, not very high stakes while I'm going through all the packing and chaos and everything. So then last but not least is Barbarian Mine by Ruby Dixon. This is part of her Ice Planet Barbarian series. I think this is book 4. Yeah, this is book 4. In the series, I think there's like 20 books in the series, there's a lot. These books are a lot of fun. They're chaotic, they're funny, they're sweet, and they're romantic, and also they're just a really easy, light read, and you can get through them pretty fast, which is exactly what I'm probably going to want while I'm going through everything with packing. So that's one of the many reasons why I picked this one. That, and I just really want to finish the series. It's pretty fun. So on the card it goes. So the TBR cart is all ready to go. So now I just need to make sure I find some time to read while I'm packing, unpacking, moving, all that stuff. If you want to see which ones of these I actually get through, or you just really like bookish chaos in general, then hit that subscribe button so you can stick around and hang out with me here, because I will have more romance book recs or just book recs in general, some haul videos, and some reading vlogs coming up soon. And so I'll see you in the next one. Bye!